Alright. Good afternoon, brother. It is 3:20 at the time of recording. I'm not going to keep you very long. I might keep you very long. I don't plan these videos. But you read the title. Let's get straight into it. Now, I am naturally an introvert, so this is a little bit easier for me than it is maybe others or extroverted people. But I found that regardless of who you are and what type of personality you are, it is important that you love your own company before you love you being alone, being your own company, having your own company, not being your own company, you know, being able to just enjoy being alone. Now, why I say this is because it is, especially in a young man's life, normally he's still finding friends that he's still, like, I've got my core group of brothers who I'd fucking die for, but for a lot, oh God, sorry, that lighting is fucking horrendous. That's a little bit better. But I've got my, that's better, yes, sorry. I've got my core group of mates who I'd kill for. But for a lot of people, a lot of young men, that's not always, haven't always gotten that, haven't found that yet. They might have one friend or, you know, but they haven't found their core 2 or 3 guys that, you know, are really on the same page with them, you know? And that can be really difficult, you know? Loneliness is extremely difficult to manage. But if you learn to be your own best friend, it kind of alleviates some of that. And especially through COVID, I found that I liked my own company, and that was really when I found out that I'm almost as exactly the same happiness as I am with my friends, but by myself. And back then I wasn't, you know, doing self-improvement. I was still playing video games and doing fuck all, but like I didn't need friends to enjoy my COVID. Like, yeah, I went and saw, there was one dude I saw nearly every day. We went down and played basketball, because I'm not sure if you guys know, in Melbourne, I live in Melbourne, during lockdown, we were locked down to a 5-kilometre radius. We couldn't leave a 5-kilometre radius of a house. But me and this one mate weren't within 5 Ks of each other, but there was a basketball court that was. And so every day we would go and shoot hoops once we'd finished school for like a few hours a day. And that was kind of it. Now, I don't speak with him much anymore. If you do watch these videos, bro, shout out to you. I love you. You know who you are. But during the day, I just sit. I do my schoolwork. You know. Normally, I just, you know, lock in for like an hour or two, because our school demands were extremely low. Like, they'd only be, in an hour's class, it'd be 15-20 minutes worth of work. So if you sat down, you could do it all in 1 or 2 hours. And then I just go and, you know, jump on Xbox and play 2K or whatever for the rest of the day. And it was like, yeah, cool. And I was completely happy. I literally said that I actually enjoyed COVID. I enjoyed being locked down, because I didn't, as an introvert, I was not, I wasn't really interested. I mean, I did have friends, but it was a lot of, you know, mental, it took me a lot mentally to go and socialise. And so from a day of school, I was tired from just being around people all the time. Introverts know what I'm saying, but so I was good, you know. Where's that car I saw yesterday? And yeah, I think that's really where I developed my love for my own company. And so, especially going to finding self-improvement and taking on this really foreign way of life, I'll say, because a lot of people don't know much about it or don't care or aren't interested or think it's cringe or whatever. But I know no one who's on self-improvement, like outwardly. And so I have this massive part of my life no one relates with. I can't really communicate, like, you know, I could probably make friends online, but, you know, that doesn't feel genuine. Like, I can talk to my bros about it, but they're not, like I said in the last video, or one of my most recent videos, people don't actually care. They might, especially when it doesn't affect them, they don't really care. And there's nothing against them, like, yeah, I wouldn't care if I was in their shoes either. And so it was just weird not having someone to talk to and that motivation. But I enjoyed it. I'm still here, I'm still developing, and all of these, oh fucking hell, coming off the back of sickness. Yeah, that's not fun. But I enjoy like I said in my last video, I don't care what other people think, and I think that's partly due to the fact that I love my own company, and I could I could go days without talking to anyone and I'd be completely fine, you know? Now that's probably an introverted as fuck trait, and you extroverts probably could not function, and that's fair enough, but you can still, there's still things that, like working, you can't expect to work effectively with other people all the time. A lot of the time you've got to sit down and just do it, you know? Sit down for a few hours every day, and that's what these successful people do. That's essentially what the preface of monk mode is. You know, locking yourself away and grinding. And it's so beneficial to not need to rely on other people to do things and all that kind of stuff. What was I going to say? Again, you're going to find it challenging, especially people who thrive off of social interactions and whatnot. But being alone or loneliness will significantly affect you. So you've got to learn to get what you can out of social stuff. Like, go out and, if you absolutely have to go and be social, go ahead, you know. But oh, fuck's sake, where's my water? Oh, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Oh, I think I'm good now. But you got to go and learn to love your own company, and that way you'll be able to work regardless of what situation you're in, and just get the shit done you need to. And because there's a lot of times in life where men will be very lonely. Men are just naturally lonely nowadays. It's unfortunate, but it is. And I mean, I don't feel lonely, but I could I definitely went through a phase of loneliness, and that's completely fine. It is what it is. It's part of. I'll say it's part of being a man. So, if you're experiencing it, you're not alone. But if you can translate that into being, allowing that to have less distractions, and being able to just go to work, and like, apart from work, I really don't see many people. I mean, I play basketball twice a week, but really outside, I don't go out to social things. I don't. It's not me. I mean, I did yesterday or the other day, but that's a one-off. I haven't done that in ages, and I was cooked after it. Oh, fuck's sake. So it's. You can. I find it's really powerful to learn the skill of just vibing. You're not needing other people, and the same goes with relationships in that sense. Like, if you are able to love your own company and be completely happy with your life on your own, then bringing another person, like a partner, into your life is only going to make it better. Now, I see a lot of people that just think that they need a relationship or they need friends, and you'll be amazed at how much you don't need them. Now, of course they're going to benefit you. There's a reason why having a brotherhood of having a group of brothers that you'd fucking kill for. It's really powerful, but it takes time to find that. And if you haven't found that yet, don't worry about it. Keep looking, keep your standards high, and you'll find them. But during that time period, see it as a personal development opportunity. There we go. That's a good one. If you are, need an opportunity to grind and get your whether it's spend a few months working on your business while you're looking for those mates, or it might take a couple of years. Imagine 2 years of trying. You haven't found your brothers yet, and so you're going to spend the next 2 years grinding your ass off and looking for those friends. Imagine how good you're going to be when you come out the other side of 2 years of working hard in the gym, working on your business, working on your personal development goals, meditating every day, that kind of stuff. How good are you going to be after 2 years? That's what kind of my point of this video. Like, there is a huge opportunity. Now, like I said, having people by your side is awesome, but it's not necessary. And the sooner you understand that and take advantage of that, you are going to be unstoppable. Like, you have no idea how powerful it is. But, a lot of people will settle with having shit friends just to, fill that loneliness void, when in essence you can translate that to a, productive opportunity. The moment your life turns around. So yeah, I think that's about it for me for today. If you're still here watching at the end of the video, I love you, and remember, life is what you make it.